Howdy everyone, welcome to Neat Junk. Today we're going to look at some of the finds from the yard sales and flea markets, specifically comic book related stuff that I found over the weekend. I'll start with box number 1 and I'll start explaining here. I got some explaining to do. So all the stuff in the boxes here, the big boxes, came from I saw a book sale, I guess, advertised on a street sign, and I said, you know what, I mean, it said book garage sale, and I thought, oh boy, we're gonna have some book sellers getting rid of their junk. But I was kind of wrong. We have some actual decent stuff, and everything was marked $1 a piece, but I filled this box thinking that, and then asked, do you have any more comic book stuff? And they pulled out all of this stuff, which I was more than honored to take a look at and sort of make a big bundle deal. And it's a lot of stuff that I am pretty confident will bring some decent money. I mean, it's uncommon stuff, let's just say. I don't see this stuff every day. Especially this one. I mean, this one, it's nothing crazy. This one I did just look up before I started, just because I was curious. It's a 1919 comic. It's about maybe 20 bucks. Maybe I'll throw it in our antique booth. So we sell on eBay, and a lot of these will be going on eBay. I'm gonna open one up real quick. This one feels thick and interesting, if you know what I'm talking about. What do we got? Very interesting indeed. I'm gonna try to put it back here safely. Stuff like this. A lot of this I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put in our antique booth. But some is also gonna be, a lot's gonna be on eBay, to be honest. Let's even, I love the art on this thing. Buck Rogers. What dates are we looking at here? Second printing, 1970. Excuse me, collectors, for I have sinned. Yeah, some cool stuff. I mean, that's got to go in our antique booth, if you ask me. And then I'm going to show my friend, who's also a collector, and see what he thinks about this little haul. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, we paid 40 bucks for the stuff in all 3 of these boxes here. And it was funny because what ended up happening was, I mean, it's always kind of a sad thing when, you know, a family has like a collector that honestly has come to the end of their kind of collection time span, and postcard. So I was asking about postcards, and they said, you know what, you might find some, you know, in the books and stuff. You might find some old photos and stuff. And here we just found one. And yeah, so I mean, this was one of their father's collection. I mean, and when I pulled up all 3 boxes, they initially said, I don't know. I asked, you know, what they wanted for all 3 boxes, and they said, I don't know, what do you think? 50, 30 bucks? I said, why don't we just, you know, I said something like, why don't we just do 40, brother, you know? Because I appreciated them, you know, taking out these extra boxes and stuff, and I didn't want to necessarily have them talk themselves down. And I thought it was a good deal. Some of these softcover books are honestly, they're not big money or anything. Some of them might be decent money, but they're just cool. They're old. Like, what's in this one, you know? It's a softcover comic book. It's in, you know, it's in pretty damn good condition. Wonder Woman. I'm pretty sure this one's hard to find, and this one's not a comic. This is just a regular sort of book. interesting stuff. And then these all came from the flea market. The Elf books all came from one vendor. I want to say I paid $5 for the stack there, and I paid $20 for these boxes here. And I guess we'll go box by box. I'll just empty them out because it's stuff that I am not familiar with, guys. I mean, I'm not a big comic person, but I thought that these were fun stuff. I don't have much confidence in a lot of these, and my thing was I thought certain ones like this Starlog will do okay in our antique booth. Not necessarily great for eBay, but it's fun stuff to just, for $20, that's what I was thinking. You know, this guy kind of had a interesting lot, and I was talking to him. He seemed like a nice guy. He didn't seem like he necessarily, you know, had any intentions of pricing these sky high. And when I said, you know, what's the crazy price for both boxes, or maybe I'll just take these 3, and he said, because I was, you know, pulling aside a couple, but he said, give me $20, you know, that kind of vibe. And I couldn't really argue with that. I didn't argue with that. I said, you know what, that's an awesome deal. There's some weird stuff in here, right? Stuff you don't see every day. What even is this? You tell me in the comments. But yeah, I just had to show you what we had come across in this little weekend of hunting here. Alright everyone, thanks for watching this little weird episode. I just wanted to document this find. I guess why not just show you my the madness here, the intake, for lack of better words. This is all the stuff I'm just going through, processing at the moment. There's so much stuff, guys, everywhere in the house. I mean, in terms of, it's all in locations that are business oriented, such as the office that we're in right now, in the basement, and even the garage. I consider the garage a business place as well. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to show you these specific comics here because I thought it was interesting, the comic related stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Let me know what you think.